Hello YouTube, Jason back again. How you doing? Hey, just thought I'd go over my SC 3000 collection. Yeah, I've got quite a bit of stuff which I've collected over the years. A lot of it, I sort of bought as units, complete units. People had bits and pieces where you bought a cartridge or you'd buy a controller or bits and pieces like that. So they were relatively cheap when I was getting them. Of course, now people are hard out collecting them, but a lot of the stuff is almost over 40 years old, so cardboard and all that hasn't survived too well. So just sort of go through what I've got. Of course, a previous video showed Starjack, this is the Australian version done by John Sands, which came to New Zealand and was sold here as well. Unfortunately, a lot of the cartridges now are pretty dry connections, so need a bit of a resolder, and that's the New Zealand version. Here it was paid $39 for. Of course it's yellow writing because it's done by Grandstand rather than John Sands, which you'll see down the bottom corner here, and this is Grandstand. So Grandstand's who marketed them in New Zealand. Yeah, of course you've got to start out with the basic cartridge, which is basic level 3B. I don't really know the major difference in these, but a lot of them have like a RAM difference. So yeah, it's level 3B, and then there's level 3A. Yep, it's the same thing. Doesn't really tell you on there what they actually have different. And then of course there's this is a New Zealand one, believe it or not, still marketed by Grandstand. It's a level 2A, so I presume it's actually only probably like 32 megabytes or something like that. So that's all the RAM cartridges. They have quite a few loose ones kicking around as well. Here's a loose cartridge I've got, which is the music cartridge. I haven't got it boxed, just a loose cartridge. Then there's Pop Flamer. You see I've had to open it in the past just to clean the contacts and put some contact grease on it and get it working, but it's a bit of a hit and miss now. Of course, everyone's got to have a load runner, which was probably the most popular game on most machines back in the day. And then you've got Champion Boxing as well. Now these are actually PAL versions. I've got no Japanese ones. They just vary who released them. What else have we got? We've got the joysticks. Yep. Boxes are worse for wear because they've corroded or broken down, gone soft and so forth. But hey, don't throw them out, keep them anyway. A couple of those. I also have a couple of loose ones as well. Back in the day when I used to use them, the contacts where the triggers were just metal contacts, and of course you had to clean them quite a bit to keep them going. Rightio, there's also the joystick, which was a SJ300, which was also designed for both machines. The box is a bit worse for wear, but again I picked it up as part of a complete unit a while ago. Unused by me, pretty clean, which is great. Of course you could use quite a few different branded controllers, because it was just the old Sega Master System plug on the controller. Then we've also got my original boxed SC 3000. It's not very glamorous, the packaging, but yeah, is what it is. It's a black unit, of course, and it's got those dead gel keys. Needs a bit of repair. And here's just another one that I've got, which I've had around for quite a while. Again, it's got those horrible fleshy keys. But as I said in the earlier video, the reason these were a bit of an advantage was because they had the graphics yellow graphics on the keys. When you had the hard key version, you had to put a sticker sheet on them to make the to see where the cursors were and asterisks and all those kind of things. That one needs repair, it doesn't go. And then of course the other one which everyone reckoned was cool, which was nice to use as typing, but yeah, as you can see, the keys were hard keys with no graphics on them. Yeah, that's just the box, unfortunately. My one has the actual packaging and so forth in it, along with the actual catalogue, setup catalogue as well. Yeah, then there's a couple of books as well, which is Basic Level 2, and then there was also a Basic Level 2, and then of course there's Basic Level 3. I haven't really found any difference in them, to be honest. They're just purely novelty as far as being different colours, but it had to do with the RAM and the cartridge, so yeah, depending which one you got. That's all I've really got to show you. Yep, also got a random cartridge which is Japanese from 1987, which is called Mark III Master System, which is the yeah, I bought it because it was the same profile and shape and wondering if it would go on the SC3000. Of course it wouldn't, because it was an upgraded machine this was made for. Yeah, that's all I've got to show you for now. Yep, I do have a range of grandstand stuff which I got back in the day and have picked up over the years, which are small calculator games and the big desktop machines they made. Yeah, so if you like, and please subscribe. Take care. Bye.